MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you are brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for the next episode of our Discover University Let's Play. It is early Sunday morning, and that just makes me think of the Maroon 5 song. Sunday morning, I think that's what it was. But anyway, Grant has begun to settle into his routine. So where we kind of left off with Grant and the family, he was just starting up with classes at Foxbury in the psychology degree. He successfully completed his elective programming for fun. He wants to practice juggling. No. He successfully completed that, and he did his homework beforehand, and then what he did is he took notes during that course. He's had a few shifts at work, which have actually gone pretty well. The kids are adjusting really, really well too, and it's kind of at a point for Grant where, yeah, of course he's focusing on school, he's getting into his routine, but he also can't forget to stay connected to like his friends and family that he used to live very close by to. So he used to live in Strangerville. I was going to say Strangetown. Hey, Sims 2. He used to live in Strangerville with the kids, and he had a lot of work pals surrounding him. His best friend, who we have yet to mention, is Jett Crow, and that's who he was just on the phone with, so he hasn't been able to see Jett recently. So what he's thinking of doing this evening is either having Jett over for dinner so he can see the kids. The kids call him Uncle Jett. They absolutely love him. And Jett was that friend that stuck around with Grant and the kids and really, really helped him out when his wife actually left. So they're going to reunite after a good chunk of time, and it's going to be really exciting. They might either have dinner here at the house, or they'll go out to the local pub in Britechester and kind of just have like a guy's night and have a babysitter for the kids. That way Grant can kind of stay grounded, keep in touch, keep focused, because that's pretty much what Jett really did for him. He really kept him focused on what his priorities were. He really ensured that he was focusing on the kids, but not completely ignoring his own aspirations, and really just how to prioritize everything. So that's our plan, but also he needs to do homework, and he has some quiet time, so we're going to do that. We're going to do our homework for programming is for fun, and then we're also going to do our homework for the psychology class that he has in 3 days. He's got time, but I think it's best to do that, and he doesn't have work on the weekends, which is beautiful, so he has the weekends to spend with the kiddos, who are still sound asleep at 9 a.m. I think they're going to be good to go soon. Yeah, they had a late night. They had a very late night. As you know, Sims don't keep on schedules because they're silly. And Jett is over. I mean, it is 12:30 and Grant is still in his PJs, but this is Jett. So Jett is actually still currently in the military. He actually re-upped his contract, so he is still stationed in Strangerville. As you can see, he is very much taken to the culture in Strangerville, and he's gone pretty western, pretty southern. And Grant and him kind of want to catch up a little bit. Since Grant isn't in the military anymore, he is kind of really enjoying it, even though his life is really hectic. But I think he wants to kind of check in on the guys and see how they all are, since I think Jett recently got a promotion actually, and oh my goodness, yeah, so he's a warrant officer now. But look at Grant is actually upset from secondhand smoke. So Jett is a smoker. So if you guys did not know, I have the base mental drugs mod, and you can assign smokers, and they'll just like smoke cigarettes or cigars, like whatever your preference is. I don't go too hard with that. Like it's not it's not a rated G or even PG or PG-13 freaking mod at all. It is hardcore and adult mod, so just keep that in mind. But he is a smoker, so he's not very happy about the secondhand smoke. And here, why don't you guys become best friends? Because I thought you already were. What you doing? What you doing, Grant? No. Can we just like go back and become best friends, please? That would be great. Become best friends. Also, Brayden has scouts in like an hour, so he should probably get up soon. Look at that. Look at that man hug. Look at those buddies. All right, we're going to get Brayden up because he should probably, he should at least go to the bathroom. Saoirse's doing okay. She's a little hungry. She's probably going to wake up soon. But since it's early afternoon and they don't want to be out too late with the kids, I think what we'll do is we'll have these guys head to the pub. Ta-da! All right, so I made this pub, and I will say this is not my best work, and it's not my favorite either. So what I kind of did is just whipped something together really quickly. I didn't give it a lot of planning. This roof piece looks super awkward, and I don't really like it because like these roof pieces don't connect. And this back part is like super awkward and weird, and it doesn't make any sense. But I mean, I like it. I did, like I said, just kind of throw it together for the purposes of this LP. So That's some background knowledge there. However, it's fully functional, which is really neat. There's obviously a bartender here already, which is awesome. And it is for both universities. There's no discrimination here. There's also 2 TVs, there's some jukeboxes, and there's some things to do kind of upstairs as well. So yeah, so that's the pub. I do like it, but it just looks a little awkward. It's not my color scheme either. It's a little too dark. I like dark, but it's like a little too dark. So I don't really like it, but what we'll do is we'll order group drinks here. We'll get some barley wine ale. That sounds great. We'll do that. We'll hang out with Jett and kind of catch up. And this is, I think, the first like real downtime that Grant has actually gotten with the move and enrolling in university and just being a full-time parent, full-time student, all this other stuff. I mean, technically part-time, but it's full-time all the time, right? So this is really nice. He gets to kind of hang out with a friend, share old stories from being in the military together, and just kind of catch up and maybe even meet new people, because look at that, it's Angela Pleasant. If you guys didn't know too, with the Discover University expansion pack, they officially brought back the Pleasants like in a lot, but you know what's weird is that in the gallery they did recreate them from The Sims 2 as teenagers. So in the gallery there's the downloadable version of this family with them as teenagers, but now at Discover University they're young adults and attending rival universities. It's fine. Like, it's totally fine. It doesn't make sense to me, but I think it's fine. All right, so they finished that. How about we get them some IPAs now? And then what we can do is actually head upstairs, and we'll have them just kind of play some games and hang out a little bit, make friends, relax. Oh, bar disappeared. There you go. All right, so you guys got your beers, and now can we actually go upstairs? Can we do that? Are you able to do this while drinking? Well, I guess we'll find out, right? You can't play with your friend? I mean, okay, can you do this? Yeah, you can at least play Don't Wake the Llama together, I guess, right? But I guess they can't do it until they finish their beers, which is totally fine. So finish up your beers, you guys. Oh, she's adorable. Who's this? Lana McKinnon. We'll introduce ourselves. She's cute. Grant needs some more adult friends, too. I mean, it's really nice that Jett came all the way from Strangerville to spend some time with him and the kids and kind of catch up. But I'm thinking that it's pretty far away from Britechester. I'm thinking it wasn't a very... I don't know, it wasn't a very short trip, so it's really nice, but he does need to meet some people around here too, I think. And also, if you notice he was walking funny, it's because he's now drunk. So with the Slice of Life mod, you can actually be drunk from drinking. So he's a little sloppy right now, but you know what? I think he deserves some... Oh my god, he's acting so funny. I think he deserves some adult time. He doesn't get to do this very much with... with the kids at home all the time and no adults. Look at him. He's gotten real frisky with the Don't Wake the Llama. He's taking some chances, which is okay. And here, we're going to turn on some... No, we like blues. I like blues. We'll turn on some blues. That'll be nice. And we'll go to the next song because that one's really slow. And we're going to change the volume to high. There, they can listen to some blues, play some Don't Wake the Llama. We'll see who wins, too. This is nice. Grant deserves this. And then he lost. He deserves this. This is good. Oh, Brayden's catching up with Uncle Jett. Look at him. He loves him. Hey, Uncle Jett. We love you. Saoirse's doing great. She's eating her pan-fried tilapia, which is rather nice for a little munchkin. Brant's gonna pee himself. But yeah, we'll kind of have the fam just hang out. Maybe they'll watch a movie together. I don't know. I think that would be kind of nice. Watch movie with... Watch College Cram so he thinks he knows what his dad is up to. Go ahead and watch a movie with everyone. And I think what Grant will do is actually light the fireplace. And that way they can all kind of like sit down and enjoy themselves and have a grand old time. I love it when family and friends visit. It's the best. Here you go, Grant. Sit down. And Saoirse's playing with her blocks. Oh, there he goes. Look at him. Jett is smoking in the house with the kids. Oh, no. Oh, no. Saoirse's like, I don't like that. I'm going to bed. Oh, that is not appropriate. Grant's got to say something. I mean, we don't necessarily want him to be mean, but... we're not going to say no. I don't know what to do. There's nothing for us to do. We can't say, like, hey, don't do that. Oh, my goodness. Look at that look. Uncle Jett. Oh, that is unacceptable. I don't like that at all. Smoking in the house with the kids. No, no, Uncle Jett. Yeah, even Braden's like, nah, don't do it, son. Don't do it. Okay, we're not gonna make that a thumbnail though. Nah, I was thinking about it, but you know what? I don't really feel like placing that content up front. But, alright, so they're enjoying a movie. I think Saoirse's off to bed. Yes, she is, because she's an angel. Wow, what an angel. Brady's having a grand old time, and he actually had scouts today. I think he got a promotion too, so he is actually now a llama corn scout. Oh my god, he's at the top. Yeah, he's at the top, and he's actually collected a few badges as well, as we've kind of been going on here. So, can he collect any more? No, not yet. That's okay. He's having a good time, and they had a good movie. That's nice. And then what we'll do is I think we'll go ahead and say goodbye to Uncle Jett. We really enjoyed his visit. We really enjoyed seeing him all in all. I think it's wonderful that he ventured all the way out here, so we'll kind of say our goodbyes here. And there's someone at the door? Who the heck could that be? Here, go ahead, hug Uncle Jett. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no, ma'am. Absolutely not, Lilith Vittor. You will not. You will freaking not come in this house because you are gonna knock us the heck out. We're not about this life. Nope. Okay, bye, Uncle Jett. We love you. Bye. Dad's kind of getting ready for bed here. Yep, bye, Uncle Jett. We'll see you again soon. And Braden is just so happy. He's like super tired right now. And yeah, he didn't like the secondhand smoke. It just went away, but he didn't like the secondhand smoke either. Oh, that makes sense, kiddo. No one likes the secondhand smoke. Oh God, here, clean up, please. Please clean up. No, 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 Grant, please don't go to bed yet. Here, kiddo needs to ask you to put him to bed, and then you'll put him to bed, and then we will continue on. So today's Monday, so he has class in 2 days. He doesn't have class today, at least for Thinky Roots, but he does have programming is for fun, so it's a good thing we already did that homework because that class is at 11 a.m. So Grant better get to sleep, actually. So he's going to go ahead and tuck in Saoirse, and then he's going to go off to his other class. So far, he's actually doing great balance-wise. Like, he really, really is. I think what we might even be able to do next term, even though this term has really only started, like, there's 4 days left, but it's really only started, and I think what we'll do is we'll actually up it to 3 courses, potentially. We might have to look at that balance again with jobs, but I think we can do it. Alright, so Grant is already off at work early in the morning, 5 a.m. Saoirse went to daycare. Braden is still asleep, but look, Grant is hungover. Grant is pretty hungover. Maybe that final drink last night was unnecessary. Well, what happens when your old military pals get together to reminisce, right? I love it. I love that level of realism from this mod. All right, well, Braden is up. He has to start getting ready for school, so we'll let the family get on with their day here, and then it'll be homework cram time. Well, actually, it'll be class time. Then it'll be homework cram time after that. And these are the moments that are actually kind of sad. So Braden doesn't get to see his dad first thing in the morning, so he has to kind of get himself ready for school, eat breakfast, all that stuff. Saoirse's already at daycare, so he's alone. I mean, that's a lot. He's still a young kid, and he's left alone early in the mornings. He doesn't have a parent saying, hey, have a great day, head off to work. Granted, Grant will leave notes every now and then on this board, and Braden will actually write them back too because he's a precious nugget. But it's tough. It's really tough to have a single parent and for them to already be gone before you start your day. I mean, it's kind of a bummer. So Braden's going to leave a note for his dad saying that, well, I guess it didn't show up, but he left a note for his dad basically wishing him a good day and letting him know that he was off to school safe, and Grant should be home actually any minute. I think he only works till what, 9? Yeah, he works till 9. He doesn't have class for a little while, which is fine. Saoirse actually is going off to preschool. It says work, which is really funny with that mod, but she is actually off to preschool. So the way that works, I think I explained it last time too, is like it's considered a job, but if she's left alone, she can't do it. Like, she can't go alone. So now she's off to daycare. When she gets back from daycare, quote unquote, she will be able to go to, or off to preschool. Then she'll be able to go off to daycare. Look at Grant. Look at Grant and his fishing gear. What does he need to do? Oh, you know what? He should kind of level up his fishing skill if he wants a promotion, because a promotion sounds pretty good. It's good starting pay, but he really does kind of need... Oh, Oh, in lab, Brayden's science experiment exploded and made a big mess, along with frightening another student. Oh no, he didn't mean to. I know his responsibility is going to go down, but that wasn't on purpose, so it's fine. Okay, and he has class. He did his homework already. That's awesome. And I think what he'll do as he gears up for class at 11, we'll have him do his homework for Thinky Roots. And Brayden's responsible. Yay! Grant has class in an hour. All right, so he'll kind of chip away a little bit. No, wait for recess, Grant. Don't do that in the middle of class. He will work on his homework and his fishing gear, if this doesn't basically show you guys how his life is going. He'll get home from work, he'll do more homework, have a cup of coffee, because holy moly is it needed, and then he will head off to class. So, going well, going well. Also, now that Grant is off at class, so when you have a sim actively going to a career and you choose one of these, it'll kind of tell you what it impacts. So it'll say, you know, like chat with students, this will increase your social need or something like that, but it will actually decrease your work performance. When you go to class, there's no indicator of anything as to what it will impact. So from what I've heard is taking notes is probably the best route to take when your sim is off to class. So we are going to basically do that. We might alternate as well with actively listening, but I think taking notes is going to be the best thing because that's going to help him out when he goes home and does his homework after his very long day. And then we're also going to try to up his research and debate skill because it's part of his aspiration, and he will get the higher education reward trait. And that means that they learn a lot along the way in higher ed, and this allows them to gain more skill using the electromagnetic research archive machine and earn more money from publishing research papers. Since he wants to be a professor, I think that's pretty lucrative. Aw, look at Grant. He just got back from class. Saoirse just got home from preschool / daycare, whichever one you'd like to imagine at this point. And granted, he's a little stressed out from, you know, life. He's still pretty caffeinated, and from his personality type, I didn't even mention this. Oh, first off, we're gonna go meet her. She looks pretty. But from personality type, so this is from the Slice of Life mod. There's an update where you can basically pick a personality. Here, I'll show you guys real quick. So it is, which one is it? SOL settings, yeah. And personality modifier. So what you can do is you can either pick the personality type, or it will pick up on their actions and like what hobbies they interact with, just like how they kind of go about their day, and it will actually pick one for you. But this trait will affect your sim's mood, relationship skills, and autonomy, and you can also Google and research each personality type. So these are from, I don't know if it's the Myers-Briggs personality assessment thing or what, but I have taken this before for work, and I believe I'm the giver. I think that's what I am, but Grant, I don't actually remember which one he is. I think it autonomously chose one, but part of that is that he likes spending time with friends and family. So that fit him perfectly, and I was so excited about it. This mod is by Kawaii Stacy. It's an add-on to Slice of Life. So if you guys haven't heard of it, definitely check it out. And yeah, look, I guess he just got that personality. I don't even know. But he's actually going to go introduce himself to Olivia over here. So Olivia just moved into the brownstone right up here. There's a white one up there with like lots of ivy on it. So he's going to introduce himself to Olivia because he heard that she just moved in and this neighborhood is really, really growing. And he also heard that she has a daughter about Brayden's age. So he thought it would be a good idea to eventually head over there and introduce himself. But since he kind of caught her out here, he figured he'd say hello and kind of chat her up a little bit. And she is a young adult. Now, we will learn a little bit more about Olivia as we kind of go on. They are neighbors, that's pretty much all we know, and she is actually going to Britechester. She's not going to Foxbury, but she's majoring in computer science. So these two will actually have a fair amount in common. She's outgoing. That sounds about right. But yeah, we met a new neighbor, and it looks like Saoirse is super tired. That's fine. All right, so Olivia actually she's a coffee stain remover at the Frothy Foamer and a table cleaner. So Olivia has 2 part-time jobs, it seems, while she's working. Wow, these two actually have a lot in common. What do you know about that? Well, teamwork makes the dream work, am I right? Brayden came home with a school project, another one, because that happens so freaking frequently. Makes me want to pull my hair out. It's fine. And Grant decided to help him with it. And then what he's going to do is cook up some dinner. Saoirse's already in bed. We don't want her to be too energized, though, so we're actually going to wake her up. But actually, Grant really, really hit it off with Olivia. He learned that, yes, she is a parent. That is true. She does have a daughter. She's majoring in computer science, and they're now quick friends. So, I don't know. That could become something more. Newsflash, it probably will. But that could become something more, which I think is really exciting. And aside from Jett, like, he loves Jett. Jett is one of his very best friends, but he's also a single guy, still in the military. He travels a lot due to that job. He doesn't have a wife or children. Like, he doesn't have anyone else that's really dependent on him. And that's something that they do kind of have a disconnect about, because Jett comes over every now and then, obviously, to have fun with the kids and really help out Grant, but it's not a full-time job for him, and it doesn't have to be, whereas Olivia works part-time jobs. She has a child, and she's going to school as well, just like Grant. So they have a lot in common, and since they became such quick friends, I think that they might be spending a lot more time together. Maybe Brayden and I think it's her daughter. We haven't really learned if she has a son or a daughter, but she did say that she's a parent. We'll kind of see if they're around the same age, and if they are, maybe they can become friends too. And I don't know, they can just be a giant support system for one another. I think that's what this family needs, all in all. Oh, precious baby Saoirse. She can't get to the high chair, and I'm too lazy to move it, so she decided to sit on this with the family. My heart. Oh gosh, she really has to pee too. All right, so I'm assuming she's gonna go to the bathroom now, right? Oh my god, child, go to the bathroom, and then you can finish eating. My goodness. Grant's getting tired. The schedule's kind of catching up to him a little bit. He's getting real sleepy, but he did whip up a normal quality spaghetti dinner for the family, so you know what? He doing good. He doing real good. He's starting to reconnect with friends, make new friends, and he's doing really well in classes so far, to our knowledge. Actually, let's check his schedule. Oh my god, is he tired? So he does have... Oh, he has Thinky Roots tomorrow. He's going to have to finish his homework. Oh no! Is it happening? Oh god! Oh, I passed out. Okay. He also has programs for fun. Oh my god, he has to do homework tonight. Ah, let the chaos begin. He has to do homework. Alright, well, we're going to have to... We're gonna have to finish up our Thinky Roots homework, I suppose. Brayden can clean up because he's an angel. Then he can go watch some TV because he has much more energy than his dad. And his homework's already done. He did his project and his homework already. See, look, to extra credit, he's already done. So he can go play with some blocks, and you don't have to do that. No, Jett, we are not going out tonight. See? Things are getting crazy. Grant, you gotta do your homework, friend. And then, Saoirse, what's wrong? More toys. Can never have enough toys. Well, child, you better finish your spaghetti first off. Where are you going? You can go sit outside. That's fine, game. That makes so much sense. And Grant is exhausted, but he's almost done with his Thinky Roots homework. He has to do his programming is for fun homework because that's what he has first thing in the morning. Oh my god. I am so stupid. It is Monday. He doesn't have that class until Wednesday. He just has to finish his Thinky Roots homework, which is fine because that class is tomorrow and his skill went up. Yay! Oh, okay. We might be all right. We might be okay. Here, Saoirse baby, go play with a toy or two. Brayden's having a great time, and he might actually just go ahead and put himself to bed. I don't know. Or he could play with his... He could play with his sister. No, you are not making a mess. All right. That's over. You're going to bed, child. If you're just going to make a mess to be a pain, we're not going to do it. Okay. Well, Grant is exhausted. We're going to have him go to the bathroom and then go to bed. And you know what, guys? We might leave it here. This seems like a good spot. So, actually, a lot happened. May not seem it. Oh, you can have some privacy, Grant. I'm sorry. May not seem it, but... a lot went down. We met Jett, their very, very good family friend, and we met someone new, a neighbor who also seems to be in the same boat as us with being a single parent and going to school, having part-time jobs, yes, plural jobs, and I think that we're going to make a connection, and I think that that's going to be really, really neat because, like I said, I think Grant deserves to have someone in his life who can really empathize, like truly empathize because they're also in the same situation. So hope you guys enjoyed this and I'll catch you next time I post a video. Talk to you soon. Bye.